Suddenly, two children appeared in Johnson's car, forcing him to take them home, and they handed him $15,000 to ensure he would. Johnson initially refused, but the amount was too tempting to turn down. Not long after they hit the road, the girl warned that a car behind them was following, fresh out of prison, so he let the other car overtake. Unexpectedly, the pursuing vehicle cut off his path, and another car rammed into his side. Luckily, Johnson's exceptional driving skills, honed over years of high-speed chases, allowed him to avoid disaster. Thinking it was his old boss trying to ambush him, Johnson floored the accelerator and tried to escape. Yet three cars quickly closed in, boxing him in. Remaining calm, Johnson suddenly slammed on the gas, smashing through the car in front and broke free in style. However, he still couldn't shake the pursuers, who relentlessly followed. The boy's eyes suddenly hardened with determination. He whispered to his sister that he had to try something. In the blink of an eye, his body seemed to blur and materialize on the highway. The cars behind couldn't react in time and collided with him. Incredibly, the vehicles were instantly reduced to fragments, while the boy remained completely unharmed. Then the girl reached out, controlling the brakes to stop the cars. She manipulated the gear and accelerator so that the vehicles began to reverse automatically. Johnson was completely baffled. The people in the pursuing cars panicked. They thought a collision was inevitable, but the vehicles stopped precisely as directed. Still, Johnson didn't realize anything was abnormal about the children. The pursuers were actually agents from the Department of Defense, trying to capture the two children for experiments. But with Johnson acting as their bodyguard, they had no chance of succeeding. Johnson drove them to a secluded house in the wilderness. There, the children performed actions Johnson couldn't understand. They placed a glowing device on a wine cabinet. The cabinet slowly moved, revealing a hidden space behind it. When he looked inside, Johnson was stunned. There was a dense jungle growing within, filled with plants the world had never seen. They approached a massive spherical object. The girl took off her necklace and placed it on the sphere, then reached in and pulled out a strange device.
What is it?
It is what we came for, Jack Bruno.
Suddenly, a strange noise came from behind. The three of them immediately hid in the jungle. Johnson tried to launch a sneak attack, but the attacker wore indestructible armor and possessed superhuman strength. The armored figure extended weapons from its arms, blasting two enormous fruits into flames. The fire rapidly spread across the sphere and engulfed the jungle. As they desperately tried to escape, the armored figure attacked again, attempting to seize the device from the girl. She simply extended her hand and took it back. While Johnson struggled with the attacker, the girl once again used her superpowers.